we're giving you the words of life here, man. We're telling you what you went through, what you're going through, and what you're getting ready to see, man. Why you went through it, man. There's only one book that has that, man.
He was mad that we actually cut him off.
Right.
Nah, man, we ain't walking with you no more. We cutting you off right now. He realized, wait a minute, I gotta say something else, because they look like they ain't talking to me. They really cut me off. Goddamn right we cut you off. We went 2 hours too long dealing with you. I wanted to tell him initially, nah, man, it's gone, man. Now I got a good question. Like, they always come sounding humble, but we know what you really come up here for.
Right.
You ain't got to cuss the nigga out at the end.
Where it says to go from a foolish man if you perceive that he what's that, Proverbs 14 and 6. I mean 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. Right. We're not finna deal with you, man, because you're not coming with the true knowledge.
Right. And you don't want it.
And you didn't want it. That's why it says fools hate knowledge. Right. You know? You try to come up and act like you want to build and you want to receive knowledge, but really you don't want this knowledge, man. You want to try to interjoin or amalgamate the knowledge that you got with what we got, but it doesn't mix. Just like water and oil. It ain't finna mix, man.
Shake it up, stir it, it's still gonna separate, man.
It's still gonna separate, man.
We can build, it's still gonna separate, man.
Yeah. So, you was reading? Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the pulling down of strongholds.
Yep. This confusion is a major stronghold. Hey, if you know the Jake that think he's the smartest, it's because he done been in every direction of thought. Every direction of religion. So on and so forth.
Satan. That ain't nothing but Satan. And what the scriptures telling you, Paul was even saying, be not carried with every wind of doctrine. All right, because that's all those different philosophies of the world, it will ruin your mind.
Let me get this sign right, y'all.
You know?
Let me get this sign behind me. The end is near.
Yeah, he's on though.
He's getting his weapons ready.
Yeah, Jake don't know that the end is near.
You niggas is stupid. Y'all the body y'all not conscious of the fact that white man about to roll. Look, he about to roll on him.
Y'all talking about rebelling against police. You niggas couldn't rebel against regular Esau.
Right. Country Jake that got their land and go to the shooting range every week. Right. What you gonna do when Esau that got bunkers and shit come up against him? What you gonna do? Cause he ain't gonna ask. He ain't gonna say get over there. He gonna bloop bloop bloop. And I'll say bloop but not pow, because he got sight. That's how efficient this motherfucker is, man. This devil gonna roll on you niggas so hard, and this is the only protection right here. The only protection that you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans got is inside this truth. Inside the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's right. Fighting this word. That's it. There's nothing else that can save you out of what's about to go down.
He that hide of himself under the shadow of the Almighty show. That's that Isaiah 32. He basically you're gonna be safe, man. You dwell in the secret place of the Most High. You shall be holding under the shadow of the Almighty. All right. The angels encampeth about them that fear the Most High.
Right.
You know. But you niggas in the world that's under these philosophies. That's why the brother read in Judges. All these idols that you seek to, or these gods, let them arise and deliver you in your trouble, man. When all hell break loose in this society, you niggas gonna be trying to, I don't know what y'all gonna be yelling at. Y'all think everything is God.
What was that name? Oh, real quick. It's like you said that.
Yeah, y'all think everything is God. So whatever y'all gonna be calling on, you gonna be dumbfounded. Because the Lord's still gonna get your ass.
Sirach 5 and 9, went on not in every wind and go not into every way. He said, I went into he had every religion on it, right?
That's what that demon Malachi Z. York did.
Yep. Hey, if you gotta believe somebody, you gotta give them credit if they. No, I don't.
He went into all type of left hand knowledge that he was practicing, man. Where you think he get the sexual magic from? Where he was molesting children, man. Why you think that's why he's locked up? Okay. So you think that's cool? That's part of the 360 degrees of knowledge, right? Popping little boys in a rectum to get that left hand knowledge, man. Sex magic. Yeah, man. That's what them Hamites believe, man. The scriptures say the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Let me keep reading, right? It says, so do the sinner that have a double tongue. He wanted to say he agreed, but then he didn't agree.
Yeah.
And he got mad when he realized, man, you don't agree with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're trying to hand you small building blocks. You say you want to build, we hand you small stuff that you can't lift. You say you acting like it don't fit. We telling you it fit right there.
So I told the brother he can't build a reincarnation with him. He would have been.
Man, we'd have lost it.
No.
He would have lost it.
The ancient 32-foot beings on planet Nebulon came down and we were birthed through a woman. My mama Mary is get out of here, man. Well, funny, we can throw bullshit out there, and that's how dumb these niggas sound. That's how far-fetched and how deep in their ass they pulled this bullshit out.
Talking about, oh yeah, he got a great following. That makes his philosophy great. That don't mean shit.
The truth is the only thing that matters, man. End of the day, nothing but the truth matters. Also, it says, verse 10, it says, be steadfast and thy understanding. We ain't building with you like the brother ended up saying. Hey, you ain't up here telling us nothing. We can't be moved. We ain't gonna build with nothing you got. We gonna tell you what it is, and now you can keep stepping.
Yeah.
That's it. It says, and let thy word be the same. That's it.
Go back to that in Corinthians.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. Casting down imaginations.
Casting down imaginations. Go ahead.
And every high thing that exalt itself against the knowledge of the Most High Yahweh.
Woo. And we showed them niggas they don't know shit. We showed them that. He acknowledged that we were shining. So what does that mean? That he saw we had the light. But he was envious of that light. But he didn't want to come into the light. He was opposing the light.
You know? He didn't know how to deal with it.
Because he doesn't know how to deal with it, man. All right, all the bullshit that was coming with, we shut that down, man. You know, we shut that shit down through the spirit, man. It's the spirit that quickened us, man. It ain't about us. We just vessels, man. It's about the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Why you think the spirits get roused up out here when we come out here speaking?
Demons.
Why you think the demons do what they do, man?
I want my shit this way. I want the demonic vibration out here. This is what I want. Why y'all fucking it up?
That's because the
Heavenly Father wants to fuck us.
That's
shit.
right.
The power of the Lord is over here. That's why.
right.
You know? And all that bullshit he came with, that's not gonna work on the elect, man.
Nope.
Or you might be able to get these niggas in the world that's in any and everything.
And all them women.
When you acting like you agreed with us, just to keep
and
us
that's what they all do.
Right.
All the snakes, they act like they're in agreement first.
Yep.
And then they slither their way in, and then they show you their true intentions.
every time, bro.
That's how we know.
The tactic.
That's the reason why it says you're not supposed to accept every man into your house.
Yep.
This is the house right here. This is the church of the Lord. You know, we're real skeptical of what comes into this house.
That's right.
You might be a thief, nigga.
Yeah, we don't. You know,
You might got sticky.
we try the spirit by the
On
spirit.
your shoes, man. We don't want it in our house.
Try the spirit by the
Another
spirit,
thing.
man. Believe not every spirit. You know, what fellowship? Hey, that's the spirit.
2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
And that's why he couldn't understand that. He couldn't understand like why we can't build. The fact that y'all pushing me away and we can't build together, y'all telling me that we enemies. When y'all see me as that, then we can't be brother. You damn right.
When will we brothers?
Talk about if I see you brothers here and there, you see any other brothers, they gonna cuss your ass out just like we gonna cuss you.
Exactly. That's it. And if the Lord was on the scene, he'd cuss you out too. But guess what? He ain't coming just to cuss niggas out. He's coming back to do way greater than that. Way greater. Keep going, huh?
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Yep.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness.
Yeah, how can we get together with a nigga that believes that the black woman is God? All right? How can we get together with a
most
man?
diabolical creature
Yeah.
on the planet
Yeah.
is God.
How
The
can
worst
we-
being on the planet.
And then he
the
said,
lowest of the low.
he pretty much admitted that Esau is not his enemy.
God.
Yeah.
So
God, he did. He said
he admitted
Yeah, he
to
admitted
It's
that.
on camera.
Yeah, he admitted to that. So how can we walk together?
God.
You believe that the devil is
your friend.
cool. How could we agree with that? And then here it is. That shows also that he's hypocritical because he's talking about how the European gave us this book, but yet you want to walk hand in hand with the so-called European.
This the camp.
You know?
We online?
Yeah, but
What's your question?
He said
pretty
we
much
got
like,
flight.
when is it?
No, we don't have any. We don't have any flyers, but we come out every week in this spot. So are you local? Are you from out here?
I'm local now, yeah.
You local? Well, every Sunday in this
Actually,
spot
could
we
you do me a
right
favor?
here.
Because I'm government too, so.
Okay, bro. We ain't put you back on.
But at
Okay.
the same time, I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. I know y'all guys are like associated with the one that's out in Mount Vernon, but like I'm trying to actually go to the school go to the church that I have out here. I haven't seen. Every time I go by there, there's nobody there.
Oh, well,
what church?
We really don't associate with that.
talking about
Our
IUIC?
elders and the church that is established is in Manhattan, New York. All right,
Oh,
great.
so y'all the one on 125th and
Well, they stemmed out of One West, but I mean we teach it's different doctrines that
That
goes
spread
on
it out.
through them. That's spread it out. But our camp we go by Great Millstone. If you go into Great Millstone or GMS Israelites, we based out of Manhattan, New York.
See, I would have went straight to the other daggone IUIC if you
Right.
would have said what you said.
Well, yeah, but we're different than we teach another doctrine from them too. Ultimately, I mean, we teach the same thing as far as the
Israel.
basic understanding of the scriptures. Our teaching who Israel is, you know, to keep the commandments, laws, and all that. Who the nations are, so on and so forth. Salvation, we teach that. We don't want to quote with that, but there's other doctrines that we disagree with.
The name was huge.
So that's what separates us. You
The
know?
name is one thing.
The name
and
saves
the
you.
prophecies that we push also.
Yeah,
Now, because condemning Esau too.
Yeah.
yeah.
White man is our enemy, biblically.
Okay.
He's our enemy.
physically
America will be destroyed in World War III by thermonuclear fire. The Lord did come back to save everybody, not
Chill.
even all of our own people. Like there's certain, and the name is in the ancient Hebrew. Like there's some major differences between us and every other. But
chip?
everything we talk about, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Are they, is this you government? They offered you that yet? Or they made it mandatory for you yet?
What do you mean?
To have a RFID implantable
No, that's only
identification.
mandatory. That's only in
Military.
certain areas. They're testing it in certain areas.
Right, right.
But it's not mandatory yet.
Right.
But you know it's coming though.
Let me ask you this part right here. And I'm sorry.
We ain't putting you on. No, bro. You right on time.
But like, I hate to say this part. Do you already have a cell phone?
Yeah, it's all in there.
Then you already accepted the mark of the beast.
No, bro.
Can I-
We-
can- can-
I can throw this chip
can I throw
away.
this-
Look at my
I
eyes.
can throw this away.
Yes, you have.
No,
we
no,
can throw this
bro.
away.
We can throw that
If I throw
phone
the phone in
away.
the ocean,
Uh-huh.
it's gone, right?
This is the reason why I'm opposite that.
If I throw the phone in the ocean, I don't got it no more, right?
Don't need it anymore.
Right.
Because
Okay.
here's the thing. You've used it already. You've done everything that you've done with it.
No,
You've had
Bring out
everything
the
that
bring
you
out
had
the
with
poster, bro. Barbecue shop.
Yeah, well,
it. You had everything you had with it. The
That's
thing
not
is,
the mark of you have the mark is an implanted device that is going to be mandatory and set forth.
It's gonna do away with. It's gonna do away with currency.
Yes.
like I'm not even like
But we coming
I'm
from the
not
scriptures,
arguing
not
exactly.
our opinion.
No, we
No,
want to
no,
hear
no.
what you gotta say. We just gonna break it down
so,
to
So
you.
don't get me wrong. I'm not actually arguing or anything like that. This is my own situation due to the fact that I've been doing what I've been doing for a minute.
Okay.
And just seeing how everything develops and stuff like that. This right here, this is the ultimate goal. Yes, I would say that.
Yes.
But most people aren't going to accept
Go to
this because
Revelations
of what is
14.
already going on, right? Like if I already got something that's already put out there that everybody already sees as a bad thing, nobody's going to accept that. But if I give you something that everybody wants,
How about your food? You can't buy or sell anything
How about housing?
without having it.
How about housing?
How about making your
Hold on.
financial
Yeah.
transactions and how they're shifting
You can't go to the
Everything
house.
this
is
global
allowed to
economic structure into a digital economic
it's
structure?
already there.
Right.
Yeah, but it's still
They haven't
advancing.
made
It's
it-
still evolving.
they haven't made
Because
it-
this.
They can't
This
push everybody
mandatory.
to that because
Right.
nobody.
But,
not
but when you cut
everybody
people off, what's one of the two things that are great motivators? What are they? One is what? Fear. Fear is a great motivator, and hunger is another great motivator. Cut people's food off, get them scared, cut their lights off, cut their food off. They ain't gonna take this to get food and lights.
Are they gonna take that to get food?
They're gonna take this to get food and lights.
They've already taken it.
They're gonna take this
People
to get food and
who
lights.
don't even have food and barely have lights have one of these. This is what I'm trying to say. Like,
So they're buying and selling with one of those. Right. The people that don't have all that, they're buying and selling with one
What
of those.
about the Amish?
So what about
Right now,
The Amish will be saved?
the Amish will say, what do you mean?
right.
The Amish don't believe in technology like that.
That's on them.
So what about charagma and stigma? From Revelation the 13th chapter.
In the Greek.
No,
It says
explain.
implanted, it has to be implanted, a device that has to be implanted with an incision.
People can't even move without these.
But it's not figurative, it's literal.
Right.
In the book of Revelation. In
As
the
a-
Greek.
But here's the thing.
So hold on.
if
So
we look at certain things and we only look at it in the light of what we actually took it for, and not as of what they were doing when they were at that time, we can't really transverse it to where we are right now.
No, you gotta understand
They've
something.
adjusted.
No, understand something. When they wrote that stuff down, they didn't understand what they was. John the Revelator wrote this down. He didn't understand everything they was seeing. He just wrote down, but he was like, oh my, he could see it, but he only explained it from what he understood from that time.
The prophet seen the destruction of this time, like Edris. When he said, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? He's seen the
He seen
destruction
a cell
of
phone,
this,
like, what the hell is that?
of today.
he saw,
It's like
missiles,
witchcraft.
but it wasn't known as a missile back in thousands of years ago.
Glittering
Described it as
spear
an arrow.
or arrow.
He only
but they saw
described
that-
it the way he
but
saw it.
That's the way a missile was actually developed and stuff like that. It was taken from old times and then put into today's terms.
Right.
Like right now, or not right now. One of the things I used to work on, it was the little definition of what he saw on what's that dude? The ancient Indian daggone god. He took what he had and then turned it into an actual missile. And now we have the shit on a regular basis every day.
Tomahawk?
Not the Tomahawk, because this one actually turns into multiple missiles after.
Oh yeah, I
shot.
know the one. That's
So-
Sprout South. It was on. They used it on that movie Iron Man. And they used it on that one. Or the Iron Man beast had
I
it.
think they use it on Transformers too. I know.
But then we got cluster bombs as well.
Right,
Yeah.
cluster
So
bombs
like
type stuff.
that's part of it. And matter of fact, I think you are talking about
Yeah.
something that's similar to it on Iron Man.
Right.
But like the thing what I'm saying is this: we've already accepted it.
No.
No, we did not.
So there's no hope for
Like the
anybody that has a
majority.
cell phone. There's no hope for anybody that has a cell phone.
There's no hope for anybody who has a cell phone.
Yeah. Because if you take the mark of the beast, if you take the mark of the beast, you have no hope for salvation.
No.
But that's what the Bible says.
It's the same
So,
way
so
that.
there's,
That's why they
a,
don't
so
line
there's
up
a
with
scripture
this.
that says you can repent from having the mark of the beast. If you accept this mark, but then you can repent from it. So basically,
As
I
of
buy
right
a
now-
cell phone at a Best Buy. I just bought the mark of the beast. Which that don't make sense. But I just bought the mark of the beast, and then I'm walking around and I'm using it to communicate. But then I read Revelation 13, and then I see, oh, so that device is in my phone, so therefore,
Oh no.
damn,
Wait, so look.
I should just throw the phone out because I was carrying the mark of the beast.
Here you go. Here's the
I gotta
thing.
say I'm sorry now.
It's not the device because this device right here is already in the cell phone. This device is in
Right.
your book. Matter of fact, if you
It's
open
in your
up,
ID, it's in
is
your
it an older
bag.
book right now?
It is in your
Flip it to the
I
back.
don't have. You talking about the barcode?
You talking about the barcode?
No, I'm not talking about barcode.
But there's an
I'm
RFID
talking
in like
about
your
RFID.
passport. In your passport.
These,
It's in there.
yeah, okay, exactly. These RFIDs are in almost everything.
Yeah,
But they're not in us.
They're not in our.
They're not in us.
Because there's nobody
Yeah, they
who's
are.
going to
They're right
accept
there.
that.
Well, see, okay, go to
I just talked
Revelation.
about it.
Hold on, bro. Go free and bond. Go read that.
Can you back up, please?
Hey, bro, here you come right here, man. Listen to this.
It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
Oh, no,
And he
I-
causes,
it's just-
and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
Everybody.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no
What if I'm
man might,
left-handed and I talk on myself on my left hand? That still count?
That's semantics.
I'm Go ahead, bro.
and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have had
Hey,
that
what
the
if I don't
mark.
have Apple Pay or Amazon Go? I gotta buy or sell with this thing.
Yeah.
you can still buy a sell with it.
But what if I don't?
I
I mean,
can't
I
make
didn't
you
take it,
take
right?
something directly, automatically.
so he
off
said
of
I already gave you a scenario that they can. If they cut off all your transactions,
MK Archer.
money transactions, because it's already digital, right?
MK Archer.
They cut your food off. You can't, say if they say the dollar bill is no more, you can only use your credit cards to buy.
Hey,
oh, I don't
one
have a
thing,
credit
I
card.
know
How you gonna
as
buy or
much
sell?
as
You
Hey, bro,
gotta
we
find a
trying
way
to teach,
get-
bro.
You gotta have a
gone.
way to get that credit card, right?
Okay, I understand.
That's what we're saying. This is their new credit card based system, digital system that you're gonna have to accept if you want to comply and still operate in this society.
Yeah.
And
Like,
in
say-
this today's society,
Right.
it can't be fully done.
Until
There
you
has
cut.
to be incremental steps.
That's why I brought off the great motivation.
Let me get you real quick. There has
Do you
to
know
be
what's going on in Venezuela right
There
now?
has to
Puerto
be
Rico?
incremental- Yeah,
Brazil?
yeah, actually.
You know what they're doing?
Right about now,
Yeah.
with the whole situation of how they actually been holding back money, and then on the top, like they've been making a whole bunch of money from the oil, and then like selling it to us, but then actually hope.
They collapsed their economy.
Yes.
That's why there's famine down
But
there.
there's more
They're
to
trying
their
to
economy
shift.
than
They're trying to
actually-
shift how they. They're trying to
Yeah.
shift
Let me say
their,
something
that
right here.
economic their economic situation. They're trying to shift it to fit into the new
India,
plan
bro.
that- that the global-
India.
I'm trying to say this one
India.
particular thing. I'm trying to say
India,
India is a
they're
perfect
becoming-
example of
they're
what you're talking
becoming
about.
cashless.
Cashless.
Sweden. You know what's going on in Sweden?
What we're doing here is one thing. When you're dealing with a third world situation, that's another. We have way too much freedom here.
They have
That's why they're
saying-
closing.
they're gonna-
they gotta take their freedom.
But they're going to shut that down.
And that's why when it
Yes,
happened,
but
They're
they
gonna
do it.
shut that
They're gonna
down.
go. First, they do it to. First, they do it to us in certain situations, unless they need a low, like they do it to lower income. Then they do it to like, let's say, for instance, some city out in like Michigan, or some nice
Flint.
little city, or some nice little city where they want to do an experiment in San Francisco,
New Orleans.
Los Angeles, or something like that. New Orleans is a different situation.
Same
Or
situation.
how I believe it's just a different situation. But what I'm saying is this part right here. Incrementally, you can only make people, especially the masses, take certain things. And if you're going to take something that we can actually control and give to you, and you want it, but past that point, once it gets to that to those last parts of what they're predicting, what you're saying that they're predicting, and what is actually in the scripture, that's going to come along. It's not going to be stopped unless a whole mass stops it. But a majority of people are happy in that world.
Right.
for now.
The red
That's
dress
why.
lady, like,
That's
yeah,
because they're
let's name that
comfortable in this. Once this shit gets, it's pandemonium around here. People won't accept whatever is put out there to try to save them
To
from
continue, exactly
to
right.
continue as they're going.
It's people
And God
that
can
Because
make it
it's not gonna
cashless.
come right now because everyone's like you said, everyone's free.
There's nothing to change.
There's nothing to change it.
There's no
Everybody
there's
is
no event.
accepting. Everybody is accepting, like you said.
There's no-
Everybody is accepting, like you
There's
said.
no event
all right?
that's making them-
Everybody is
Wait up, man,
accepting.
wait up, wait up, wait
No,
up,
no, no.
wait up, wait up.
Go ahead, go ahead.
There's no
I'm
event
next.
there's no catastrophic event that's making them have to do this. Like
Stop
if
the economy crash.
collapse,
There you go.
Or if they
See,
cut off
that
EBT,
right there-
which Trump is doing funny little stuff, talking about he might cut certain things off, cut off Social
EBT
Security.
get cut the fuck. It's
If you
already
cut off-
happened to quite a few people.
Right, but
But it's
if they
not
cut
going
it
to
off
affect
for
just
everybody.
us. The best part about it
They
is,
cut it for everybody.
here you go. I'm a Hebrew, but
What?
I'm slightly ahead on this.
Everybody can
Slightly.
accept. Everybody
I feel
can
this.
accept.
And darkness.
Everybody can accept. Like he said, you accept. But aside from the acceptance, you as a person, you have a choice. So you choose to accept or not to accept. It's on you. It doesn't matter what the book of
So-
Revelation
so
says.
if you
Wait,
want-
hold on,
Wait,
hold on, bro.
wait,
I
wait.
respected
It don't
your
matter.
word.
That's
I
leading
respected
to,
your word.
That's leading to
Straight up.
something else, though. That's leading to being worldly.
It matters what the book of Revelation says.
That's leading to being
You
worldly.
gotta hold your
And
tongue,
if that's
man.
being
Some-
worldly,
No.
Hold your
No.
tongue,
No. I know what I'm saying.
Prophecy
I know what I'm
matters.
saying.
Because prophecy does
Okay, I
matter.
know what I'm saying. I know.
Okay, so-
I know
Okay,
what you're
I was
saying.
created by God, correct? Was I created by the devil or by God?
You was created by the power.
Okay, now,
That's what it
if
was.
I was created by that, what makes you think that I'm standing right here right now? Why you think I'm standing right here right now and talking to
Because
you?
the Spirit
what makes
led
you
you
think
over
that?
here. That's what
okay,
happened.
exactly. So now, having that said,
let me let him get the
come on
camera.
now. Come on now.
you full of
Come on
courage,
now.
bro. We
Come
don't
on
wanna
now.
get
Come
him
on
on
now. For real.
You didn't say nothing.
Right.
Dude,
You really
I
didn't
don't
say
got you,
nothing.
bro.
You really didn't say nothing.
We ain't gonna put you
You
on.
didn't make no
We
point.
ain't
Let's
gonna put
military
you
and
on.
us still.
We ain't
Let's
gonna
deal
put
with
you
that.
on,
I'm
bro.
not
I'm not trying to convince nobody. I'm telling you straight up
That's
the way
cool.
it is.
That's cool. Okay,
Now,
cool.
if you don't want to be
Cool.
convinced, That's your choice.
Cool.
You
Okay.
cannot make
Hey,
me think
kudos,
the way
kudos.
you think.
You're right.
That's why you
Right.
throw the thumbs
But-
up.
but
Because
you-
I will not agree with you.
That's
And
okay.
that's my choice.
That's
great.
all right.
That's
You
great.
can choose to stay or you can
Straight
choose
up.
to walk away.
That's the best part about
Yeah.
America right
You want
there,
it?
though.
You got it.
All right.
That's the
Do it.
best
All
part about
right.
America.
Hey, that do without will
It's my
spirit.
choice.
That
I
Aleister
pick.
Crowley
You're right.
You don't
philosophy.
pick for me.
You're
I
right.
pick for
But go
myself.
ahead
You're
and do
right,
that.
bro.
Have
Yeah,
at it.
that's right.
Hell yeah.
You're right.
Straight up.
All
Hey,
right.
but all he did was
Thank
just
you,
mark
sir.
himself. That's all that happened.
That was his reason for
Mark for
coming up.
destruction.
The Lord led him up here to mark himself. That's all that happened.
All right.
But, so he gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
All right. So
It's mine,
I was in
so-
Bulgaria,
Right.
and that whole shit was fucked up at the particular time that I was there. People was getting their hands cut off. People was like, I was seeing all type of crazy ass shit, and that made me realize that, damn, we got it real fucking good here. If the economy was to fall the fuck apart,
It is.
huh?
It is.
Let's see what it is, man.
We're waiting on it. We're waiting on it. Or I personally feel like the majority of the people that we see today, every single one of them, up to a certain amount. Let me not be that wishful. A certain amount will die. If we have an economic downturn, they're gone.
Yes.
Good.
Absolutely.
I agree with you 100.
Because if we want to be sheeple, then we'll be sheeple. And all those people who are sheeple, that's what they do. It is what it is. But it's only because I was in the military and I saw all the fucked up shit happening in those third world countries that I actually realized that, damn, we really fucking have it good. Now, outside of the fucked up shit that brought us here, and then, like, you know, we still going through racism and all that type of shit like that, you know, we got the fucked up things that still happen to us. But at the same time, we're not in those other third world countries where they got, like, you know, famine and, like, you know, socialism and so on and so forth, which socialism is good and bad
I'm gonna ask you a question.
only if it actually fucks us up.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do you think the United States, in particular, is not in those famines as of yet?
Why? I mean, depends.
I can tell you number one reason why. Well, one of the reasons why it's not.
That finally leads to my
Esau is still here living. He's not going to be in the midst of this famine yet. Now, this is what's going to happen. They're going to crash this dollar. When they crash this dollar, that's when everyone is going to go through the hour of temptation. You're either going to choose to get into this new system, which is this RFID chip,
Which is the
so
new
you
world
can be
order.
marked. So you can be marked and tracked.
Do you know what happened? Oh, no.
You're gonna be tracked, just like they put these chips in the animals now. You're gonna be tracked. It's gonna be part of your medical ID, your driver's license. Australia is going through it right now, and they're chipping those folks.
We already have it here.
Right.
Yes, right now.
Like,
They
I can
trying
track-
to right.
I can
Okay.
track you with
Do you?
just a cell phone.
Well, yeah,
and
that's-
everything. Where you going?
but-
I can shut down everybody's cell phone within, let's say about 300 meters of me standing here.
That's gonna happen.
Like,
But here's the deal. The difference with this cell phone and this chip is, once that cell phone goes down, you can't track me no more.
Hey, and hold on. And guess what?
With what?
And guess what? Hold on.
with that same cell phone.
No, no.
That cell phone-
Out of beacon.
Let me say it. Hey, you hold that. I'm gonna go buy me a soda right now. Cause it's supposed, when you set that RFID down, it's supposed to not be able to buy or sell. But I can still go take cash and buy that right now with that cell phone in my pocket or set it over there.
Destroy the antiquated system that they need.
Let me give you
Yes,
a
but they're going to
Everything's
destroy
working
that.
Do it. They're
But they're going to
engineering
destroy
They're
that.
engineering
Oh,
that.
and let me get to that part. I forgot about that part. That was good.
See, the dollar is still a world reserve currency.
For now.
It's
But
it's
just
a
for
fiat.
now.
It's a fiat.
It's
dollar.
fiat.
Here's the thing. It only works off of right now oil. That's
Yeah,
it.
barely.
Well,
Barely,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
there
right.
you go. We got
Barely.
two situations that's happening right now that we're fighting against. Period. You got China and Russia fucking like possibly.
They trading in the
They're
gold.
destroying the
no,
petrol
what
dollar.
they're trying to
And
do
the
is
ruble right
they're
now.
trying to get
they
they're
ain't
trying to
trading
fucking
with
shut
the
down our
petrol.
dollar.
Right.
They're trying to shut down our dollar.
Exactly.
Now, before they tried to fully shut down our dollar, you had a situation where a couple of people got killed recently, or a couple of leaders got killed recently.
Huh?
Huh?
Go ahead. You about to say it? Yeah, go ahead.
Got killed recently because they were trying to make a world make Africa.
Right.
That
And
shit
what
got
you
shut
think
down.
they're trying? And what
they're
you
not
think?
gonna put
And
the
what you
dollar
think
in
they're
there.
trying to do to the president of the Philippines right now?
Right. They're not gonna put the
Duarte-
dollar over there.
Duarte.
He's
Duarte
not
already
big
know he gonna try. They can't gonna
He's
try
not
to
big
kill
enough.
him.
He's not big enough.
Well, he's
But
making
another
noise
example.
though.
But he's
Right.
another example.
He can't really make any change though.
Might as well knock him off.
He can't really.
What motivated them to send ISIS over there?
To send ISIS over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't know
once
the Islamic State is over?
Yeah, once he went over there to Russia to talk to Russia,
If it's not,
they came in over
Obama.
Obama.
Where like they fully need to control them. It's not. They don't need to control.
Because he'll continue to trade with America.
But the thing is, that's him.
I want to finish this thought.
We got countries that we don't even deal with on a regular basis that are now starting to blow up out of nowhere. Why? Because they're getting situations like they have. They got situations where they got where they got food that grows in their area that only grows in their area. We're
That's
good,
all in the
right?
scriptures. But here's the deal. Let me finish this thought. Now I know you saying if there's a beacon that goes out, but if I get rid of this phone, you can't track me electronically no more, other than by cameras. When they put this chip in everybody, just like they track dogs and everything else, then you have fully bought into this system. This is what the scriptures are talking about. When you buy into this system, when they crash this dollar, and they're going to crash this dollar, so they can have an excuse to make everybody buy into this system, because that's when the family, your dollar ain't going to be worth nothing. You're going to have it in your pocket, but it ain't going to be worth shit.
Are y'all part of any social media?
Yeah, we part of it.
Say you have a
YouTube.
business and you like a handyman or something. That's your business. You're not gonna be able to feed your family unless you get that chip.
Unless you get that chip.
You don't be able to get paid.
Here it goes. Remember,
Like we got shade tree mechanics. Right now, shade tree mechanic gets paid hand to fist.
Hey, all those Mexicans that's sitting right now at
Home Depot.
Depot.
They get paid hand to fist. Once this dollar crashes, the only way you can to eat is to have that chip to where they're gonna put debits on your chip to keep you eating. And if you don't abide by the rules, they're gonna cut that chip off, or they're gonna send that signal through that chip. Yeah, through the chip though. But we haven't accepted that chip because it has to be implanted in you.
okay, now let's say for instance, in other situations, right? On the lower levels, on the majority of everything else, on the lower levels, they never care about those people. On the lower levels, they let them do whatever they do. Let's bring it back to a movie. Judge Dredd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Judge Dredd.
What's the
Everybody
predecessor
had
to
one
Judge
of the fucking
Dredd?
needs.
What was the predecessor to Judge Dredd?
I don't know yet.
Demolition Man. And didn't everybody have a chip?
I'm thinking
but Wesley
no,
Snipes?
like, actually that's what I'm thinking
I
about.
know.
Demolition
Everybody
Man.
had one but Wesley Snipes.
Not Judge Dredd, Demolition Man. And damn, you're right. That's what I'm thinking about. Everybody had one of those fucking devices where they put it together, they transfer their credits, all that type of stuff like that. At that particular time, when the technology could actually be advanced to the point where people accepted it, that was the mark of the beast.
Right.
Now we're almost
But
there.
all those Edgar Finleys and everybody underneath didn't have a chip. That's why they were trying to break out and steal the food. And that's
Now,
Wesley Snipes didn't have
check out
one
this
either.
part right here.
People underground, the people underground.
Because you just brought me back to this other mindset that I probably would have got there later. But the main thing that we love right now is our cell phones, right? Main thing that we we have with us all the time. You even got an Apple Watch or something like that, right? All right. I want you guys to check out something called H+. It's on YouTube.
Transhumanism?
Right.
Yeah, we already on that.
And what,
What are they putting in their bodies?
The chips.
Chips?
That's not a chip.
More.
they're putting it in the soldiers?
No, not that chip, but what you thinking.
No. But
That
the-
chip,
what they're
any
putting-
this
chip.
right here,
There's other
that ain't
stuff.
shit compared to the chip that they actually
The
talking
super
about.
soldier
Because,
chip. The new
This
one
is
that
just
you
a
put for your
rendition.
iris,
This is
all
just a
that.
rendition.
No. It's
They got all kinds of technology.
It's nanobots. It's not that. It's nanobots.
They got all kinds of technology that they're gonna implant into
This ain't the
human
only chip. We said this is the
RoboCop.
idea, but this ain't the only chip.
Yeah, that's just a
We talking about
rendition.
any device that's going to be implanted in your skin,
And you willingly
you're gonna have
take
to
it.
make financial transactions.
Okay.
make
You
a
will not
choice
be able to
to
do
go
that.
to
But it's people with this in them now.
Right.
Oh, it's
but
millions.
that's
It's
antiquated.
millions of people.
I guess
with
that's
this.
what I should say.
And
That's
that's the-
antiquated technology.
And that's the market of
That's
that
like
they're taking
entry
too.
level shit.
No, that ain't even entry level shit. That's like 1980s ass shit. But
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying.
entry level.
That's the thing. Like,
But
it's old
regardless-
technology. It's like a
regardless,
computer that's still running on
The chip you're
fucking
gonna need
Windows
is gonna be
95.
the chip that you're gonna have to pay your bills with. The chip you're gonna have to eat with. The chip they're gonna
got all
identify
this-
you
All of it is
and
already
trick.
being developed on
Yeah, but it's not implanted, and
back
you
to the
have to
prophecy,
willingly,
go back to
according to the
Revelation
book,
13.
If I never
you
buy
got
a
to
cell
willingly
phone-
take that.
If I never bought a
17.
cell phone, if my son never has a cell phone,
13 and 17.
Well, we willing to die, bro. That's the thing. When this gets implemented, we gonna be those ones that ain't gonna take it.
Right.
You gonna have to kill me, chop my head off, whatever. I'm not willingly taking that
Starve
device.
to death, whatever.
It's not happening.
With the way things are going, they're not worried about
But
our
that-
generation.
well, let me tell you why they are. Let me tell you why they are. Because this is what
They are.
happens when you don't
This
worry about
word
that
is coming
lower
out.
generation. That's why they want everybody to take it. Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Everybody.
We're the poor, we're the bond, and we're the small.
Especially us. This people on the side.
Plus, it's all for us anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
This is designed
This
to
is
get
designed
us.
to destroy us.
Nobody else. These other people walking
Ain't no
around.
military gonna conform.
He saw them. They don't give a fuck about
They
them.
know that. They didn't went through boot camp. They didn't been through the training. They didn't already change the way they think. For most.
It matters. It matters. It's a lot of us that think freely.
Well, only 1/3 and the 144,000 is gonna be saved anyway.
Right.
And the Esau is not gonna pluck them out of the Lord's hand. Those are the ones we concerned about. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed because they're gonna take that chip and whatever else. The ones who know this truth, we gonna die with this truth.
Let's get to the prophecy again. Let's-
Revelation chapter 13,
and we'll get that next.
verse 16. He
We
caused
about to shut down.
And
He
then- Yeah, it's
causes
about to
all,
shut down, real-
both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, so third world countries, rich country, it doesn't matter. Esau, this beast wants everybody chipped.
Yep.
Okay,
That's why they're doing in these other countries all the
because he
time.
believes that he's the Most High. He wants to surveil. He wants everybody under his surveillance,
That's
man.
long.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to police the world, man. He wants
Couple
control
minutes.
over everything.
He wants to know where each and every person's at any time.
Yeah.
All time.
Yeah, let's get right to the point.
Verse
We can shut
17.
down.
And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Any form of that technology. Anybody has any form of that technology
Now,
that's allowing
14
them to be controlled.
Implanted.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When we read it in the English, people just say, "Oh, yeah, it's just a mark," but they really don't have no idea. You got to go into the Greek. Going into the Greek, it actually gives you the definition.
Why? Because it's
Yeah,
Because you gotta
original.
go further than Greek.
Because it takes away. When you read it in another language, it takes away from his original
So then we got
form.
3 different versions of it that is taken away from
That's
it.
why
Hebrew,
that's
Greek,
why
and Latin,
That's why
and
Yeah,
the
that's
English.
what we go into.
That's why
We
That's
go
what
into
I'm
all
saying.
3
You gotta
of
go
them. We
back
go into all of them.
I'm not like fuck Greek. Like
back
Greek,
out,
they
'cause some of
already
it's
once they
written.
hit Greek in the first place, it was already being fucked up in the first place because the Council of Nicaea wanted certain things to be in there on purpose. So
Right.
now you got a situation where you're not really talking about the same shit. If we go on just the Greek, fuck that. I'm talking about we gotta go back to Hebrew,
Right.
and it has to be said in the right tongue. Because if you don't say it in the right tongue, then that's also another
things that are-
So
Right.
it's like it's, I hate to say magic, but again, it goes
Right.
back to the whole situation of once you actually say in the right terms and the right tones, everything comes out the right way. But that's why we also are being programmed through other media as well.
Yeah, but dealing with that, do you agree that it was translated from Hebrew to the Greek, the New Testament?
Yeah.
So, knowing that we had our forefathers was able to translate from the original manuscripts, which the Texas Receptus makes up pretty much 90 to 95% of the New Testament. We can agree that this was written in the Greek. So knowing that, you got to go into the Greek with certain meanings of certain words that was written. So going into Revelation, when we go into the Greek, according to the manuscript, the Greek word there is karagma. That's the word that's there. The word karagma, it basically means to incision, to be implanted. So what implant or what device is going to be implanted in our hands or in our heads that without this particular device being implanted in us, that we won't be able to buy or sell?
Mass media, microtechnology.
What if I forget it? What if I get amnesia? I don't have a mark no more?
Yeah.
Amnesia?
Come on,
Now
bro.
I'm not joking no more.
If you get amnesia, you aren't who you are.
But I don't have the mark of the beast, so I can
But-
get saved then, right?
That's a
But I forgot.
hypothetical, right?
I don't remember my code to get into my phone. It's sitting there, but I don't know what that is.
So
I
now
got
you're just
amnesia.
me.
So now I can get saved, right?
So now,
Well,
yeah,
you
now
know,
you
what
now
do you say?
repent.
God saves children and what in the I forgot the saying. Children. Well, let's just say children and the dumb, right?
Children and
Fools.
There we go. I was trying to find the word.
Right.
Yeah.
So you at that point you're a fool now. So you good.
You ain't getting it.
You can't be serious, bro.
No, I mean,
Hey man, we glad you came up, man. But
Hey, but just understand, bro. Even if you don't agree with what we're saying,
Don't touch.
don't take it.
just
I
know.
don't agree.
Just
it's not that I
I'm
don't
gonna
agree.
say
with
this right here.
I'm here with you.
Bro. Keep Bob
Yeah,
yourself,
go ahead,
bro.
huh?
I gotta cut to the point.
Few minutes,
Point is,
a minute
we,
maybe.
We're not playing, bro. We're serious out here. We're out here because our lives are literally on the line.
Souls.
Whether nobody else believes that or not, we're out here because we believe it. So we're not out here to play games and to argue and to semanticize. You know, we ain't out here for that. We're out here wanting our people sincerely because the Heavenly Father told us so we can obtain salvation for the things that we believe is going to happen, that His Word says. So we're not trying to, this and that. No, we've done our research, we've done our studying, and we're out here on purpose.
Because we've
with
done that.
a real purpose. Not because we want to raise doubt about something. No, we're not. That's all you've done is raise doubt, just like the other guy that was here earlier.
Raised doubt.
Yeah, you raised doubt about what the
I
mark of the
actually
beast is.
agree with you.
No, you didn't.
It's
we
just
said
that
it's not that. It's in
this
your phone
particular
already.
thing-
We've already taken it. So you're
this
taking
particular
away.
thing-
But you're saying that
you
we
bring
already
doubt
took
that
it.
we don't have a chance.
Like
It's
this is my
we have
question,
cell phones.
and this is my question.
Because repentance is in there.
Show
isn't
me,
it?
show me one scripture.
Repentance is
Not
in
for
there.
the mark of the beast.
Not for the mark of the
And
beast.
blasphemy of the Holy
Show
Spirit.
me one scripture that says you can
He's a
repent.
fool.
As soon as you take that mark, show me a scripture that says you can repent from that mark in
As of right
Revelation.
now, I can't.
It's not one.
So
You're
there's
not
no
gonna
law.
find it.
I've never looked for it to be that way.
That's
You're
what
not
I'm
gonna
saying.
find it.
What if your phone ain't in your name?
Right. These are funny questions, but it's true questions though.
I think it's this one right here, right?
If it's in you,
You got
can't.
social
If it's
media.
in you, it can't be denied that you
Because,
took it.
because this
If you-
the
if
beast,
you
the
got
beast
those-
is the beast is according to Popsy, the beast is concerned with trying to get everybody on this particular system.
And willingly.
So
What I'm saying is,
But means
no,
you-
it's not
but
even
means
but,
throw
it's
away everything
and,
you just said.
it's and.
Okay.
It's not but, it's and.
That's right.
And on top of it, there are works at play to get things going the way that they want it to go.
Right.
And just as much as everybody is smart enough to
Systematically.
realize that these things are happening, there's also smart people figuring out ways to get around what everybody is already afraid of. And
So
it
how
is
do you
what
get
it is.
around
I
not
can't run
taking
from
it?
judgment, man.
How do you get around not
They cut
taking
you- they
it?
cut
Getting
all
rid of your
your
cell
money.
phone? What do you do not to take that chip? Just get rid of your cell phone? Because you're saying the cell phone we've already accepted.
What hope do we have?
What do you do to
Yeah, what hope do you
eliminate
have
this
now?
thing? What do you
There's
do?
no repentance for taking the mark of the beast.
You work within it.
And did you?
No, you
work
can't
within
work
it.
with
The
the
Lord
beast.
say
Like
that.
you work within trying to actually get around it. So
go to
I mean,
Revelation 14, bro.
Oh,
We gonna
before
get straight to
before
the
we go
point,
there,
man.
before
And
go
we
there.
only got